Hi, whoever's here. Hey, Dia, how are you? So, my husband's talking back to me in there. So, last year, 2018, my husband and I went to a place here locally in Arkansas that is called A to Z. Hey, Kim Lucas. Hey, Blandine. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Anyway, we went to this place called A to Z, and they sell all kinds of things. Anyway, I bought a bag of earrings for anywhere from 50 cents to a dime a piece. And then I couldn't find them. I did not know where they went. And I looked and looked for them, and I thought, I've left them somewhere. I left them in the store. I left them somewhere. So my husband just came in here looking for some CDs, and he handed me down a box that was on top of the CD box. And I was like, is there anything in there? And he said, yeah, there's a bag in it. Guess what was in it? My earrings. So I'm going to show y'all all these earrings. So anyway, it's hilariously funny. Yep. Anyway, so some of them have brand names on them, but like I said, I paid a dime to a quarter, 50 cents a piece per package, and they're brand new in packaging. So anyway, so it's just horrible. Hey, Booge, how are you? Are we having auction tonight? Are you having auction tonight? So, hey, Belinda, how are you? So, I'm pulling them all out right now. Most of them seem to be Jordache brand. There's a few Revlon brand, and then there's a few that are just brands that I really don't know what the brand is, but they were brand new. They're in packaging, and they are pretty. And I like pretty earrings. So anyway, and I bought very few repeats. That was the cool thing. Can't even remember how many. Oh, that's a brooch. And there's just a brooch, a little enamel brooch. It's on a Jordache tag. So it's in a package. So it reminds me of the story of the lady in the Bible that lost the coin. She couldn't find the coin till she swept the house. Shh. I need to sweep my house. In fact, that's part of one of my things that I got some more storage, some more pull-out drawers, stackable pull-out drawers for jewelry, and I've got to rearrange things because right now I just have a post. Yeah, so the Jordache, these are new old stock. These Jordache earrings are new old stock. So anyway, so this one here, I've seen this brand before. It's AII. I have seen it before. They were originally $3. Nope. No, they were marked down to $3. I don't know what the original price, but these are some of the ones that I paid 10 cents for. So anyway, and when I bought them, I thought, I can either include them as free gifts, or I can include them. I can take them and put them on my dollar wall. So just little gold tone hoops, beveled. There are some that I really like. This one says Ashley on it, and they're a silver tone. This is a silver tone, and it looks like mesh, but it's not. It's just metal, but it's a hoop, and it goes through. It is set sideways on your ear. It's kind of neat. Y'all know I like everything silver tone. I like all my jewelry silver tone. So these are pierced earrings, and they say Jordache. These here say Jordache, and I like them. I thought they were really cool with the heart, the filigree hearts. So Jordache. This one here is another AII. So AI. So anyway, this one here, these here are they're actually the crummiest looking bags, and I paid the most for them. I paid 50 cents a pair for this one and 50 cents a pair for that one. And but they were nice earrings. I can put them in a different bag. Anyway, so they were originally $6. So here's another Jordache pair that's really hard to see. Hey, Whitley. Hey, Casey. Kim. Flipping Crazy. Nope, I'm just showing some lost treasure. I bought these last year, and I'm really stretching it by calling them treasure. But I bought these last year, and then I misplaced them. So my husband just found them for me. So those are kind of cool little gold tone dangles with stars and rhinestones and hearts on the end. So those are kind of cool, and they're marked Jordache. So this is, like I said, it's a new old stock. So anyway, I can't get that back in there. These are like a brushed metal look, and they are pierced. Now, y'all know I love me some rhinestones. So this actually says Layla on it, which I don't think it's any kind of a brand, but I love the rhinestones. So, and there's 2 pairs of them just alike. No, there's 3 pairs of these just alike. And for 10 cents a pair, I can't leave them there. I can use the rhinestones if nothing else. So, and then there was a yellow pair just like them. So, in these brown pair, they have the brown. I'm going to pull one of them out. They have the brown big stone, and then they have a smoky quartz little stone. Oh, and that one's got a stone that fell out, but I can glue it right back in. So, okay. Okay. So, okay. So, see, they have like a smoky quartz there, smoky yellow, but it is smoky. And then here's the one that just fell out, and I'll glue it back in here in a minute. So, I'm going to lay that right there so I can remember to do that. So, because my rememberer is not the best. I mean, this is a prime example of having a bad rememberer. So, anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm so funny. So, now these are pretty. They were originally $6.99 Revlon. Again, new old stock. They were $1/4 a pair. So, is anybody here that, hey, Grumpy, thanks. Hey, Grumpy, I've been needing to talk to you to see if you're interested in being on my my Love and Jewelry show that I do on Tuesdays. Anita's going to be on it tomorrow. Barbie Crafts is going to be on it, and Dia's going to be on it. Not real sure exactly dates, but if you're interested in being on it, I'd love to have you. So new old stock again, Jordache. These are silver tone, Jordache, gold tone, and they're mainly all metal, not any rhinestones. Those 3 pair that I showed you there were all the rhinestones. 4 pair I showed you there are pretty much all the rhinestones. These here are metal. Again, these are they just say fashion jewelry. They were originally marked $1. I paid a dime for them. These here have little faux pearls and rhinestones. Here's another Revlon pair. And I think, no, there's some of these are clip-ons. So, Jordache. Now, I like those. Those are cool. I think there may be 2 pairs like that. Pierced dingle dangles. Flipping. Sure. Okay, I'll talk to you and email you more about it later. I like these. I think these are cool. If I can get them open without destroying everything, because I seem to be good at destroying things. So my goal is to get this office worked on some today. So anyway, so April, did you ever answer me? Y'all are having your auction tonight, right? Okay, gold hearts. Casey, if you're there, you can answer. Gold heart with a dangle, heart dangle. Kind of cool, Jordache. So anyway, These are, I don't know. I don't know if they'll go in my free gifts, if they'll go in my, oh, clip-ons, another pair of clip-ons, button clip-ons. They're kind of cool. You know, I want to open a pair. Let's see. I want to open a pair and get a clip-on off of the card and see if it says anything on the back of it. I don't think they're marked on the back of them. I don't want to see. No, there's no markings on them. So, anyway, but Jordache, that's actually a really nice pair of button earrings. Has a little bit of texture with the cross X on it. So, I think these are cute. They're Persona collection, just little gold with little. It looks like an E. I didn't realize it was an E. I just saw swirls. So After 5 collection, another Jordache, and another. Oh, this is real similar to the silver pair. Somebody just messaged me. I don't know who it was, but that's okay. Okay. See what I mean about they're square, but they're a hoop. So when you put them on, that's going to set where the rhinestone sits out like that if you put them on right. So, hey, Granny Josie, how are you? So, anyway, uh, so I didn't even count how many was in there, but those will probably be. They'll probably go to my flea market booth, but I might put some of them in the as free gifts. So I want to show y'all something, and I'm looking for something else right quick. So me and April talked about this the other day. Here it is. So I don't know if any of y'all done the thread up bags. Did any of y'all buy the thread up bags? The thread DIY bags? So I'm looking. Yep. Reminds me of you of jewelry from the 80s to 90s. That's because that's probably when it was made, Whitley. I mean, when I say it's new old stock, that's what I mean. It's still new on the card. It's from a while back. It's probably from the 90s. So on your break, yes, you have a video up. You got 6 of them. So I found some really cool stuff, and I felt bad for people who didn't find nice things in theirs. I want to show y'all something that I found in mine that I don't think I've showed yet. I may have, and if I did, I'm sorry. So I found these beads, and I do believe they're turquoise. And let me show you why I believe they're turquoise. First of all, I believe they're turquoise because all of this metalwork all tests positive for silver, even though it's not marked. It has no markings on it at all, but it all tested positive for silver. And the second reason that I think that these are real turquoise and not dyed halite is there's a broken one right here. Here's the broken stone. See, it is broken. And when you look down inside of that, and I'm going to see if I can get, you look down inside of that. Come on, focus. Focus, focus, focus. You can see it's not white down inside of that. Dyed halite, which should be white down inside of it. So I truly do believe that they are real turquoise because I'm not seeing any kind of white down in that. So, and there's some more that are pitted and have imperfections like here, and you still don't see white. So, anyway. So, anyhow, I've been meaning to take a picture of them and show them over on, and I figured that this little red is probably spiny oyster and not coral. It's really a light red. So let me close that. Just trying to see if anybody's saying anything. So, but so I want to show y'all. Wanted to show y'all those. I saved these back because of the broken stone on it. I saved them. Actually, saved them back for myself. And this one here has. It still has a piece of the host stone in it. You know, most turquoise isn't, you don't just find like turquoise rocks. It's down in a host stone. And so sometimes when they cut it away, they don't get all the host stone cut off of it. So anyway, so but they're pretty roughly cut. So anyway, they're really pretty. I'm trying to figure out, which it's not important to me from what mine they came from, but you know, they identify them by the colors. And so I'm not real sure where. Anybody got any opinions on that? But as far as that broke one, the way that it sets down, let's see, let me find it here. The way that it sets down and just sets down on top of this other stone, it really wouldn't probably make a difference in selling it. Somebody would probably still love it enough to buy it. But I just loved it enough to keep it. So anyway, so but and I think I showed y'all this. Hey Mary, how are you? How's Sweetie doing? Sweetie doing okay? Uh the goldstone, isn't it pretty? It's just a pendant and it is real and it's got a chip in it on the back of it. So I'm going to keep it and put it through a chain and wear it myself. So anyway, it's really pretty. And I have one other thing to show y'all that is came out of my, no, I have two things to show you. Three things actually to show y'all that came out of my thread up boxes. Now I've done the thread up hauls, and if you watch them, you've seen these. So, but I just haven't. Now this watch here is, let's see if I can get it to there. It is Aurora Borealis stones. It's like a bracelet watch, and it is a swatch watch, and it's signed. It has a mirrored face on it, and it's a swatch watch, and then you can see through the case and all that on the back. So it's pretty cool. It doesn't run. And this here is an Invicta Angel watch, and it's not running neither. And I need to check and see what I know about it. Used to Invicta watches, they ran off of, they didn't run on batteries, but I don't know. But we're talking 10, not 14 years ago. So I don't know what. I'm sure as light as it feels, it probably runs on a battery. But this watch here, and I'm not a watch person, and y'all know I'm not a watch person. This watch here makes me nervous, but it is so stinking cool. So this is Louvic, Luvic. And it is, I never heard of the brand. And it says 17 jewels. And the band on it says custom Italian design, genuine satin, Anita Fanita. And it runs. And it's a wind-up watch. And it runs. But it's not a self-winding watch. But let me just show y'all. Okay, it's round in a round case, but then it's in a diamond. And there are jewels, what I thought originally were rhinestones, but now I'm just fairly positive they're diamonds, because I can't imagine that these four, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the corner of the band would be diamonds, and those under the glass would not. And these are diamonds. They all tested positive for diamonds on the diamond tester. And so this is a I believe it's a vintage watch that is. I found one that was a Luvic like this that had diamonds that sold for $178 on eBay. So selling something like that on eBay makes me really nervous. Selling it to my friends who come to my auctions doesn't make me as nervous, but selling it on eBay makes me very nervous. So right now I've not done nothing with it. I did want to mention different people were talking about their boxes. I bought 2 boxes. The first box I paid the $20 and then the $5.99, so $25.99. The second box I had a $10 off code, which made it $15.99. I have already sold out of the 2 boxes that I had. I've already sold more than enough out of those. Let's see, $25.99 and $15.99 is $42. Is that right? 26 and 16 is $42. $42. So I've already sold. I sold one lady $85 worth of stuff out of it, out of the first box, and then I've sold another probably. I would have to look at my list, but probably another $20 to $30 out of it. So I've done already made my money way back, not considering the fact that I have this diamond watch. I have an Invicta watch and then the Swatch watch. And I have sterling silver. I have 2 sterling silver rings, 2 sterling silver necklaces, and a whole bunch of single sterling silver earrings. Nope, that's not them. So, yeah. And then I have this turquoise. So, and I figure even with the broken one, I figure if I wanted to sell this, I could sell it probably for as much as what I paid for the box, which was $42.99. Because just from the way this is made, I'm positive that this is a vintage piece. Just from the design of it, and then the fact that this is all sterling silver, I just feel like that I could sell that for more than $42 if I wanted to. So will I do that again if they put more boxes? You bet your bucko. It's fun. I love it. How else? Oh, well, y'all know that that lot that I sold that had all the bracelets in it that had the Alexis Bitar, that Alexis Bitar came out of my first box. So anyway, and then I have this pendant that is Alexis Bitar, and they sell for pretty good money too. Alexis Bitar period sells for pretty good money. So yeah, I hope they bring them back. So, but you know, it's what's different. Okay, I watched Margaret unbox her Coach lot. And if you'll go back through my videos, you'll see that I had a Coach lot. Well, they've changed how they're doing the Coach lots. And so it makes me wonder, so many people got so many nice things in their DIY lots that it makes me wonder, will they start changing it? Now, the lot that I got that was a DIY lot, I got one thing that was broke and one single earring. This last one, I ended up with a whole bunch of single earrings. I mean, more than half of these right here came out of my second lot. Now, not all of them, but more than half of them did. So I ended up probably with 30 or 40 single earrings out of that one. So now there's probably 100 to 150 single earrings in that box right now. But that's just, and I got this, and I don't know, is it Dolce and whatever? Is it that? Or is it because it has no markings on it? Or is my figuring is it's just the knockoff. So anyway, but, and I still have spoons, and I can't remember, did the spoons, no, the spoons, were the spoons in my lot or not? I think the spoons were in my jar. I think they were in a jar. So anyway, so yeah, I definitely will buy it again. So I'm kind of right now, I'm kind of overwhelmed with jewelry because I've got so much that I can't even get it all in the drawers back here now. So I bought a new drawer to start filling up, and I've got to move things around because I can't. I literally just have a path through, and if I was real brave, I would show y'all, but I'm not real brave. So anyway, so I wanted to show y'all that I did find my lost treasure. Now I got to figure out where I'm going to put it because I might ought to hide it back in that box again. It was hid real good. It was up there on top. See that blue CD case? There was another blue CD case on top of it, and then there was this box was sitting on top of the CD cases, and it was down in it. I thought I better look down in there to see what else is in there. So, but anyway, yeah, I've got to get some things organized. So anyhow, so Anita Fanita, I have questions for you. I need to send them to you. I had them all laid out here. Now I got to find them again. So anyway, so I've been going through all kinds of things. I went through a stack of recipes that was from my mother-in-law's, and I threw away the things that she had clipped out of newspapers, except for I kept the peanut brittle. But then I kept all the ones that were written recipes. And these are not all of my mother-in-law's because my sister-in-law actually got most of my mother-in-law's stuff. But it's cool to me to see her writing. So anyway, my mother-in-law was a very good cook until she got down in health and couldn't. So anyway, so but we had a big day yesterday. If you're on my Facebook friends, you saw that my husband uh, preached at a church yesterday. That was actually my cousin is the pastor there, one of my cousins, and so that was very good. That was very good for Dave. He enjoyed himself greatly, and it helps his self-esteem very well, and to see how far he's coming with his preaching. So anyway, anyhow, so that's about it. We had got to, my brother and all my nieces came, and we got to have lunch with them and had a good visit. Got to see our baby, our great niece. She's 3. She's adorable. Hey, Dawn, how are you? So anyway, so we had a death in our family. Dave's cousin died, and so we went to a visitation last week. So we've had a lot going on, and I'm just ready. And then throw in the fact that we got 5 inches of snow on Saturday. Now, I live in Arkansas, people, and Arkansas doesn't deal well with snow. We're not equipped well to deal with snow. And so yeah, we were just like, oh my gosh, and we're supposed to go, but it didn't snow down where they lived. It just snowed. We had the biggest brunt of it here. There was a little bit of snow between here and there, but not like what we had. So anyway, so yeah, it was really sad, San Juana, that Dave's cousin passed away because he was actually the baby of all his brothers and sisters. He was the youngest, and he just had a massive heart attack and died. So it was very, very sad and upsetting. And so, but and the same man's sister has terminal cancer. She's in stage 4 cancer, so she's on at home on hospice. So anyhow, so yeah, this year will bring changes. It's see, Dave's mom was the last of her siblings that passed, and she was the next to the youngest of 10. And so um most of Dave's cousins are quite a bit older than him, but he has his cousins have kids that's closer to his age. But anyway, so most of his cousins are older than him, and so so now family, now it's like Dave's mom died last year, well, actually in 2017, and then now we're starting to see the second generation pass. So anyway, that's in Dave's family. So those are his cousins and stuff. I am one of the oldest cousins in my family, and my dad's. My dad was the oldest of his brothers and sisters. He did have two half brothers and sisters, and so, but I was my grandmother's oldest grandchild. Now she had my cousin Michael, which was her how he was her stepson's son, but we never treated. He was just my cousin. It was like he was never a step cousin or anything like that. He was just my cousin. We don't play that game like that. So, but anyway, but yeah. So I'm closest to, and Michael's he's just 6 months older than me. So me and Michael are the oldest there. So anyway, so yeah, so hopefully we don't see any of our generation start passing on. So, and my dad was the first of his brothers and sisters to pass. So, and then right after my dad died, then his half brother Joe, which is Michael's dad, died in November. So, and then my mom's brother died. So, yeah, we had our three. So we had a lot of passing this from August on. So I'm ready for spring to come and new life to come. So new babies. And I'm trying to think, do we have new babies coming in the family or not? Can't think. I'm ready for new babies. so grandbabies. So anyway, I'm ready for the evil cat that lives at my house to quit being evil. He got me this morning. He scratched the far out of me. So he is my son's cat. He's my grandkitty. And if my son's not here, we're not allowed to touch him. That's the cat's rules, not my son's rules. So anyway, but the cat says, no, you can't touch me. And so he has a cold in his eyes, and it's because we had this huge drop in temperature. He doesn't go outside, but he has a cold in his eyes, and he had eye boogies, and I was wanting to wipe his eye boogies away with a tissue. I don't want to touch them, but yeah, he smacked me good, and I mean it was deep, so bled real good. I put a little band-aid on it. So anyhow, so yeah, it is sad when you see the older generation pass away. So especially like with Dave's mom, she was the last one, and so that was hard. So it was real hard. So anyhow, well, I'm going to say goodbye. Tomorrow I will be here with my Love and Jewelry episode talk show, and we're going to talk to Anita Fanita. And then anybody else, if you want to be on, you need to let me know so I can write you in the schedule. I bought me a scheduling book, and it's in yonder. So anyway, I bought me a whole bunch of organizational things. I have a pile right here that's just like overwhelming me. So hey Ziff, how are you? So anyway, so I didn't mean for this to get all solemn and sad. So I'm fairly sure I didn't never see her answer me, but I'm fairly sure from the last time I talked to April that they're going on with their auction tonight. So anyway, auction. Are you lurking and working? Dia, that's cute. I'm lurking and working. So anyway, I wish that Dia could come to my house and take pictures of my jewelry. I would list it if she would just take the pictures and edit them. So anyway, so well, it's hard. Yes, there is an auction tonight. Is it April and them? Okay, cool beans. So anyway, so you guys, I'm going to go. We've only been here 35 minutes. I'm trying to keep my videos shorter so that they're easier to watch again. So y'all all leave a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. The snow is melting and sliding off my house. So I'll see y'all all tonight at the auction. Okay, bye bye.